Hi, this is Jamie Coco from Empowered Social Media. I'm going to show you how to go through and create a YouTube thumbnail using Canva. Let's start. So this is your regular browser. You can type in Canva if you want. You can create an account. And once you create an account, boom, it's going to bring you here. So we're going to go to create a design now. And now I'm going to go YouTube thumbnail. Boom. Click it. Awesome. So there are some different things that you can use some of the ideas over here on this left side. You scroll down, you can see some different ideas people have. Great. Awesome. So we're going to take those ideas and we're going to not essentially apply these ideas in here, but let's start to think about the different layers, the aspects that we have for a business. I'm going to take a local automotive business, North Amherst Motors. And I'm going to create a thumbnail in here. All right, so this is Northampton Motors. This is the thumbnail we're creating. I'm going to drop in the regular logo in the background. So I could do one big logo like this, or I could do a bunch of small logos like this. Put it up here in the corner. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to line it up. You see how it has that line to show me I'm centered or show me I'm at the edge of one side. Good. I'm going to grab those, copy it again, and pull them down. I'll grab one more, copy it, and here. So I have, boom, this line of them. I'm going to copy, and then I'm just going to move the line a little bit. Right, so they're all centered on the opposite side. Great. Just like this. And now I'm going to grab all of them, copy, paste, and then drop them in like that. I'm going to grab this line here to pull it in at the very end. Just like that. So I have these two different options here, the big logo or a bunch of small logos inside of there that I'm using. All right, so we got step one. Step number two, I'm going to go to my elements. I'm going to do a brand color wipe over it. So I'm going to go up here, grab this, and I'll just line it up. I'm going to pull it, line it up, pull it, line it up. Great. I have the color options to use. So the photo, it already pulled in the photo colors. So if you want to be on brand with the photo colors, boom, I can choose that. Awesome. So now you're like, well, I can't see it. How is this helpful for me at this point? Well, it's because we're going to be making it transparent. 91% is what I usually go for. So where you can see through to some degree, it's a layered effect. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to drop it over top as well so you can see the different designs that we have. All right, so I've created this. We got the layered background in here. Now we got to add something else to the mix. So again, when we saw some templates, we had some different lines they're breaking it up to some degree. I'm going to kind of do something similar to this. So I'm going to go to elements. I'm going to grab the square and then I'm going to rotate it. Yep. I'm going to expand, expand, and expand to pull it just like that. So now I've created some contrast. If there's a secondary brand color, which you don't really see in here, we'd use that secondary brand color. So let's source a different color. Make a contrast that. So, we're getting darker. You want something lighter as a finish. So I'm going to go with yellow in here, contrasted enough. Great. So we have that. Now we got to think of our title for it. So we can grab heading. I love the Open Sans Extra. I use it on pretty much everything. How to, I'm going to open it up. This is all caps that I'm using right now. Using it big, making it big. As I'm doing things, I'm adjusting my sizing. Great. How to, and then change my oil. So it's all centered, doesn't look awesome yet. I'm gonna pull it all to the left. So it's right in the line with it, and then I'm gonna open it up a little bit. Great. I wanna make the how-to a little bit bigger. I could even switch this up a little bit. So if I want this to be even more succinct, change my, open it up. So I'm figuring out, positioning of everything inside of here as I'm adding my words, how to change my oil. Great. I might try to decide that all caps looks better. Great. So it's a how to change my oil in here. Now, if I want to create a little more contrast too, I can do the white up here or white down here. Right, create a little more contrast, pull you in, or I can change the very beginning of things. I can change this to red. To red. I'm creating some different ways to pull this and make it stand out. All right, so I have how to change my oil. So let's talk about the different layered effect that we have. I'm dropping everything in here. Actually, what I'm doing, I'm going to grab it all. I'm going to drop it over top. And then this logo I'm pulling out. So I have how to change my oil. Excellent. The two different design types that we have here. Awesome. And then if we want to, we can go into elements and then oil, engine oil. So we can see, all right, we're going to add this into it as well. Awesome. So how to change my oil. I can take it out, add it in. This is just one of, another way to pull people into it. Good, we got that. Now next layer is the human element. So I have this. This is Jocelyn. I'm going to use the effects, background mover, remover, net mover. Excellent. So sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow when using the background remover. We got that all set. I'm going to open it up. This is not super high quality image, so I'd make sure that I have a super high quality image. But just for the sake of this, I'm showing you, this is Jocelyn in here. Good. If you copy and paste it, you got to do the background remover again. Excellent. So we have that in there. Now we want to think about any other brand elements. So we have Motors itself. So you have your words. We could bring this down to the bottom to bring in brand element. Again, so we can see it in two different designs. And then if we want to add text, so I'm going to start off with a heading, and then I'm going to select under here. I like Benedict. This is the one I use. So with Jocelyn Potter for the name. Great. I'm going to see if there's a better color to do it. No, dark is good. There's different effects. So I want to help it pop out more. Add a shadow to it. Add lift to it. Splice on it. There's a bunch of different ways to help make it pop out if it doesn't naturally pop out. In there. All right, copy, paste, try a different effect in there. Excellent. So we have this in here. The only thing we want, if there's an episode tag, we would grab the element again and go square. This, I use a square a lot because it allows you to go both direction for everything. So we go in here, open that up. Let's make sure we have the right colors. So we're not using, so it's like a color. It's right next to the yellow. Make sure we got the right color behind it. Great. And then we can put, I do a lot of copy and pasting, so I don't have to go in episode number 1. So it's too big. I'm going to move this and expand it so it fills it up, the whole box, and then I'm going to take the corner and pull it in to be able to get what I want out of it. So corner, pull, corner, pull, so it fills up the box. This is the episodic content we're creating. Center it. Great. So now we have those design elements. It's filled it in a little bit more. Positioning back, because when I copy and pasted it, the positioning came in wrong for it. And good, we have 2 different designs for North Amherst Motors, how to create their custom thumbnail for them. You know, different things. This could have been positioned differently. Like we could have moved it up here. Instead, to grab them at the very top, I just position it at the bottom. But we have that ability to make those adjustments for ourselves. Or we can, if it's not necessarily an episode, I could take that out and I can bring that up, just make sure I have it to front, and then expand that until it gets to a size that I like. And then I adjust my box to capture that in there. Awesome. So this has been a how-to video walkthrough using Canva. I do want to say that for some of these functions that you do need to have Canva Pro to access them. Some of them you will have access to, some of them you won't. But it is the best $12.95 a month that I spend for my business besides my calendar app. Those are both amazing. All right, that's it. That's your walkthrough. Thank you for joining me today. Let's create some amazing thumbnails. Show me what you did. I'll see you next time.